Hello, everyone. I am back again, and today I am sadly completing my time with Paradise Season 2, or this is Episode 8, Exodus, the season finale. It is currently streaming on Hulu or Disney Plus. If you want to pause and go watch, I totally understand. I'm going to try not to get into this spoiler territory, but there is a lot to discuss, a lot of feelings, a lot of trauma, and so I'm gonna try not to, but I can't make any promises. So if you need to pause and go watch the episode, and then come back, I completely understand. Let's start here. Let's start with the synopsis, like we always do. Worlds collide. Time is of the essence for Xavier. Link and his team spring into action. Sinatra puts it all on the line. Whew, that synopsis is an understatement. This season may have started slow, may have started a little wonky for me. If you followed my reviews, you kind of know where I started the season at. But it ended with a bang. Literally, no spoilers, but literally. I loved it. I will say that one of my notes, one of my negatives is there seemed to be a little wonky CGI in this episode, which I didn't love. I understand you have to do what you have to do because things have to happen, right? I just wish it had been a little better. That's my only note, literally my only negative note. Now, let's get to all of my positives. Number one, Julianne Nicholson playing Sinatra is coming for that Emmy. Girl, she is coming for that Emmy. This episode was incredible. It was an incredible performance from her. Y'all know I love a complicated female character, and that is what this episode was giving. I mean, she's always been super complicated, but this episode even complicated her further. Um, I loved her performance. I think it was incredible acting, and I hope that she gets all of the all the flowers, all the flowers. And yeah, I will also say that I did kind of predict what Alex is, who they are. Um, I didn't know the extent of it. I didn't predict that part, but I did predict that part. What what they were are anyway. Again, trying not to get into spoiler world, but I did kind of think that that's where that was going. But I do think it's a really interesting storyline that I'm excited for them to continue to unravel next season. I love this character arc for Dr. Tarabi. I think that in the first season, her character is a little ignored, but I think that's smart because I think these creators have the full arc of this show planned out, which I, as a storyteller, love. I think that that is what every person should do when they go into television or go into any long form storytelling, whether that be a series of films, a series of plays, a television series, anything. You need to know where your story is going so that you know how to get there. I think where a lot of television stumbles is when usually, not all the time, but usually when studios get into the mix and say, "Oh, well, this is successful, so I need you to give me another 2 seasons or whatever it may be," i.e., Supernatural. Anyway, I think that them knowing where this show is going is really helping the show stay streamlined and really giving us a interesting and fully fleshed out storyline for all of our characters, not just Dr. Tarabi, but all of them. I just think that we're seeing kind of the culmination of her story. I mean, maybe not. I don't know what season 3 has in store, but that's what it feels like to me right now. I didn't cry when Terry was reunited with the kids. There was just something in my eye. Okay, both of them at the same time. Beautiful moment, beautiful acting, beautiful script. So good. we it was the payoff that we needed from the end of season one, right? The end of season one, you find out that Terry is alive. The end of season two, Terry meets her children that she hasn't seen. It just, so good. And I loved just the background of the kids playing with. Oh God, this is so spoilery. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I'm not great. Anyway, but the background of kids playing with Bean. I love it. I also, I, as I've said in the last episode, I'm so here for this journey between Jeremy and Nicole. I think that it's really interesting to have a son have to depend on his deceased father's mistress. I think that's really interesting. And when she says the lines she says to him in this episode, I felt it. I thought that was really a good payoff for a great storyline. Jeremy and Presley are so cute. It just hit me that her name is Presley, and the season begins in with a lot of Elvis. Huh. I don't know. Maybe that was a happy accident from the writers, but probably not. They know what they're doing. So just I don't know. That just hit me. But yeah, Jeremy and Presley are so cute at the end. It's so great. I love it. Yeah. So those are my thoughts. This season finale was incredible. I think that with my very little criticisms, I think that it's pretty obvious. I'm giving this episode 5 drinks. I'm probably giving this season 4 to 4.5 just because of the slower start. Um, but other than for this episode, other than the wonky CGI and I don't really have any criticisms for it. I think that it is a phenomenal way to end season two and a phenomenal way to leave us in suspense for season three because that's what they're leading us to, right? Um, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Um, like I said, I think Paradise is some of the best television happening right now. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. As always, make sure that you stay fierce out there.